Station level 8.2, frequency 7. Live from underground bunker 819, industrial zone 7. Transmission affirmative. Program name, try to remember. Classification, entertainment, games, nostalgia. Transferring. Waiting. Connecting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Before, after, yesterday, today, then and now. How much you know. Try to remember. Hello everyone, I'm your hostess, Linda Simpson. And welcome to another episode. Try to remember, where contestants stroll down memory lane. Sometimes smooth, sometimes rocky. And I first of all want to give a big hello to everybody in our studio audience who traveled above ground to get here. Thank you very much. And for those of you watching from your bunkers, please tune to frequency 7 in case we are disrupted. Entertainment Archives, frequency 10. Our sponsor tonight is Enterprises, makers of superior radiation transmitters. I never leave my bunker without one. So let's start the game. As always, we choose our contestants from the studio audience, and we gathered all their names. So let's find out who our first contestant will be, and she'll go to podium 1. First contestant is Ben Rosenberg. Ben, take your way to podium 1. Our second contestant, I think it's Jessica Posner? Yes. Jessica, come on. Thank you so much for joining us, contestants. Ben, where are you from? Please.
Ventura.
Ventura, California, our sweet memories, once so thriving. And what do you do for a living, Ben?
I'm a designer and a sex worker.
A designer and a sex worker? Using your skills and talents to build a new society. Thank you, Ben. Jessica, where are you from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. How we remember beautiful, beautiful South Carolina. And Jessica, what do you do for a living?
I'm an artist and graduate student.
An artist and a graduate student, bringing hope and joy to our new society. Thank you for joining us. Contestants, what you are is survivors. You're here for a reason. To learn, to live, to love, to win. One of you is going to win a fabulous prize, the one with the most correct answers. What is that prize? A reflection of our wonderful past. This gorgeous classical mirror. Now, Ben and Jessica, our questions about both the past and the present will start out easy, and as the game progresses, the level of difficulty will get advanced. All right. Let's start with questions, relatively easy ones, from the past. Ben, you'll go first. Ben, trees, glorious trees, once covered much of the landscape. During spring and summer, what color were the leaves?
Green.
Very good! Ben has 1 point. Jessica, the farm animal known as the cow provided a liquid for mankind to drink. What was it called?
Milk.
Very good, Jessica, you have 1 point. Ben, when women used to give natural childbirth, how many months did women's pregnancy typically last? 9. Again, correct. Jessica, what were the Pacific and Atlantic? What sort of bodies of most likely to be born with how many fingers? 10? Is that your final answer? Okay, Ben, obviously you have no children of your own. The correct answer is 13. Jessica, the recent census reveals that this city's population to be 2,500 inhabitants. Is it Moscow, Rio de Janeiro, or London?
Rio.
No, the answer is London. Jessica, try to get Rio. Please. Ben, let's go to you. Ben, of the famous reality TV family, the Kardashians, how many of the daughters are still alive?
None.
Ah, please. Chris and Courtney still walk the planet. Sorry, that answer is wrong too. Jessica, in 2010, rats averaged a length of 10 inches. What's their average length now?
70
70
inches.
inches. Oh, Jessica, please let's not exaggerate. 50 inches. Correct answer. Well, looks like we're still tied, but the questions are going to get even more difficult as we investigate both the past and the present. Anything could happen. And then, Jessica, you only have 2 seconds to answer each of these questions. We'll start with you, Jessica. Jessica, what was the number of nuclear warheads in Pakistan before the explosion?
17.
No, the answer is 100. Ben, of North Korea, France, and China, the country with the most nuclear warheads before the explosion. North Korea, France, and China. The answer is France. Incorrect. Jessica, since the explosion, which 2 continents are no longer inhabitable whatsoever?
South America and North America.
Good guess, Jessica, but the answer is Australia and Antarctica. Ben, explosion. The average human lifespan has decreased by how many years? 27, so close, but the answer is 25. Well, looks like the score is still tied, and we are going to, excuse me, oh, I'm getting a message from the control room. Ben, what was your answer about the Kardashians?
None.
None. We've just been informed that Chloe and Courtney, as of this morning, no longer walk the earth. That means that Ben's the champion, ladies. We're going to have to say goodbye to you. Let us be grateful for these moments together, because we may never see each other again. As we all know by now, life is unpredictable. Existence is fleeting, and we never know what mankind is up to. Farewell, Jessica. Thank you for standing. That means then that you have one more round to go. Listen closely to my account, and then you'll be asked to remember. Are you ready?
Yes.
It was a lovely June day as I walked hand in hand with my lover Theodore. Suddenly, we heard the sirens wail, a signal for us all to find safe shelter. Our refuge was the basement of a hardware store, where Theodore and I huddled with 10 other people. First, the sound of a giant boom, then silence. Our electronic devices went dead. On the second day, a girl named Alice decided to venture forth. She never returned. On the 4th day, we were starving, and Theodore volunteered to explore. I begged him not to go, but he did. He never returned. On the 6th day, as we prepared to die, we were found by an army who gave us radiation masks before leading us to the rescue bus. As we climbed into the bus, we saw